Is German easy or difficult to learn? Today I'm going to share with you my experience as an English speaker learning German here in Switzerland. So first, let's talk about pronunciation. If you're purely an English speaker, German can be a little bit difficult. But because I also speak Malay, when it comes to pronunciation, I find it really simple. If you're Malaysian, it's like bahasa baku. What you see, you read exactly as what you see. So for example, S-T-A-L-E. In English, it's stale. And in German, very much like in Malay, stale. Let's talk about alphabets. Some alphabets sound the same as English, but it's entirely another alphabet. So for example, A in German is E, and E is I, V is V, and W is V. And when it comes to V, V is pronounced as V, and V sounds like F, and they do pronounce V as F. W is pronounced as V, so it sounds like V to me. The first two is like absolutely confusing because A is E and E is I. So even for Danny as a German speaker, it's very difficult for him to spell for me in English. You can watch it in the video, which was it? Some second-hand shopping video vlog that I made. He tried to spell in English and it's not simple. They also have special alphabets where they have two dots on top. A, which is also pronounced as A, has A with two dots on top. And I find it difficult when it comes to U with two dots and O with two dots. U with two dots is like ooh, ooh, ooh. It's like ooh. O with two dots is like It's like somebody punches you and yeah, something like that. Now we move on to numbers. Numbers can get really confusing. For example, we say 24. In German, you say 4 and 20. 24. So it's always the other way around. So when I recite a telephone number or somebody tries to recite a telephone number to me, it's long, so it gets really difficult. For example, 554 will be 554. So that is something I really need to get used to. So the next difficult thing about the language is that every noun has a gender. So the table has a gender, the chair has a gender, and it's categorized by der as male, die as female, and das is neutral. For example, Mädchen. Mädchen is girl. When it comes to girl, you would think that maybe it's the feminine gender, but it's not. You cannot make sense of it. You just have to memorize it. So basically for every noun, you have a gender. So besides learning just about dog, cat, mouse, you have to learn about their gender, which is like der Hund, die Katze. So it gets even more confusing because German language has different cases. So when it comes to the English language, the is just the dog and the cat. But when it comes to German, depending on the gender of the thing, you have to change the way you say the. And also there are different cases in German. So far I've learned 3 and there's one more. So there are nominative, accusative, and dative. For example, I want to say this is a dog. I will say das ist ein Hund, but will change when it's in a different case. if I say I see a dog, then it becomes Ich sehe einen Hund. Maybe it's really confusing by now, but you get the idea. When it comes to dative case, it will be, for example, I helped a dog. Ich helfe? Yeah. It will be Ich helfe einem Hund. So the is changing again, as you can see. So that is the general idea you get, that it can get complicated. So if you found this video interesting so far, please click the thumbs up button. So the other thing that I find really strange is the German sentence structure. As an English speaker, you will find it strange too. For example, I ask somebody, where are you going? In German, it is wo geht's du? It's literally where go you. So in English, it's always where are you going? But in German, everything is the opposite. So it's where go you? I think German speakers will learn Malaysian English pretty easily because it is also very straightforward. Where go you? But Malaysian English is like, where you going? Where you going? Oh, it's still you coming first, so not really. But the German, if they speak English, they can go like, where go you? Where go you? So also, for example, I want to say, where are we meeting? In German, it will be wo treffen wir uns? For me, it's very strange because wir is like we and uns is like us. So it's both in one sentence. Wo treffen is where, meet, we, us. So it's like, huh? It's like, why do they have two in one sentence? It's like, where are we meeting? Obviously it's us. But it says, wo treffen wir, we, uns, us. So it's like, strange. So another difficult thing about learning German in Switzerland is that what you learn in class and what they speak outside of class is entirely different. All Swiss speak dialect, and dialects are different sounding, and where I am in the Swiss Alps, the same word can sound entirely different. So in written official papers, everything is in proper German, which is called High German. I don't know why it's high, if there's a medium or low, I don't know. But that is what they call it, High German. So if you are in the Swiss Alps area trying to learn German, you will not hear what you learn in class outside. And moving on, we'll talk about how German can be easy. In a way, not really easy, but there's one word you can use that could make you sound like you know German very well. And the word is none other than bitte. You can use bitte all the time. Bitte means so many things. If you're asking someone to help you, you say, kannst du mir bitte helfen? Bitte, please. And it can mean, bitte, pardon, I can't hear you. Or if you're serving someone something, you can say, bitte schön, like, there you go. And then the other person will say, danke, thank you. And then you can say again, bitte, you're welcome. If you are going to learn German, please do not be deterred because it's very fun. If you're trying to learn the language by yourself, and if you're very eager and you're pushing yourself very hard, I'll definitely recommend joining a class because it takes the pressure off and it becomes very fun to be with a group of people who speak at the same level as you, and having a teacher will help you know that you are going in the right direction, that you are actually learning something, because especially in the beginning, it can be very hard to know your own progress when all you can say are like words and not making sentences. That is my experience because I was learning by myself for 6 months and I also probably didn't start with the best books. I think I'll make another video on what books are best for English speakers to start learning German by themselves. But I would say if you get the chance, do sign up for a class. It really makes learning so much more fun. So if you've enjoyed this video, remember to give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends. It will really help my channel grow. And thank you for being here. I'll see you in my next video. Oh, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already. See you. Bye.